Hello, y'all. It's me, Zacarias, and I want to talk about this. I think that people, minority groups, are clout chasing. You got the conservative Mexican, you have the Jesse Lee Peterson, you have Diamond Silk, you have Latinos controlling. They got Blexit or Mexit, a Mexican version of the Latino Lexit, exit, walk out the Democrat Party, and they're trying to expose Beto. Beto gonna win. I don't care. I vote for Beto here in Texas. Okay, God dog it. Okay, y'all shocked about that? I mean, what? Who campaign have never? I'm not saying he did or did do it at Veritas. I remember Veritas, Project Veritas, and I was in El Paso, Texas. But whatever the true story or not, you think that Reagan and Bush, they didn't do any funds to do wrong to you in their campaign? Let's not talk about the sex abuse scandal in the White House, the Franklin cover up that happened in Lincoln, Nebraska with Boys Town. That was during Bush and Reagan, and y'all talk about the Catholic Church making my faith, I'm a convert since I was 13. Um, about the sex abuse scandal, and y'all forget Matthew 13 talks about bad fish, good fish, and wheats and weeds, bad people within the church and good people in the church. I mean, really, Protestants wasn't in the South was not all that good either. You had people who went to church on Sunday who were Protestant, especially who were white, but other than your brother in the South, and they had their kids watch this while they eating peanut butter jelly sandwiches at a picnic. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's weird, and like someone talking about sex skin. Of course, I have non-Anglo white in me too, French and English. I mean, French and Spaniard, and but I'm Irish, but also, but you have, and one of my four grandmothers was a white woman married to a lot of Creole, passing white. But anyway, you had many of us have white great great grandpas, and they were slave owners. Even after Jim Crow, they was raping black women. It wasn't always rape. There was also considered relationships as well. But during the one drop rule trash, they will make a condition of the mother. They will rape a mixed race or a pure black woman in the South and still go to church on Sunday. And talking about the Lord with a Bible in their hand. Okay, Willie Lynch, Samuel Cartwright. Okay, come on now. Reverend Coca Jones. I mean, come on. I mean, y'all, many, what I'm saying? So that's why I told, if I'm not ashamed to admit to having white DNA. It shows that America was not all that great. Okay, y'all who want to claim people black just cover the secret and whine about racism ain't doing anybody, but I do somebody. But anyway, the point is, um, but y'all bashing Beto. Beto's gonna win tomorrow. I don't give a damn what y'all say. I already voted for him. Let's get to such about the cloud chasing. I see the minorities, the Brandon Tatum, and all the rest of these folks are cloud chasing for a check. And I do believe, and I'm not saying this is true, this is my opinion, that Trump and his campaign are paying Diamond, Silk, conservative Mexican to get, you know what I'm saying, they getting money, and these minorities who failed while they were Democrat had no other choice but join the Republican Party. Candace Owens, all these folks, they need money. They're hungry. So what they do the cotton picking, straw picking money if they can't make their own money. You know what I'm saying? You had Diamond still talking about that Latino immigrants undocumented, so-called illegal, gonna take jobs from African Americans. But you told the ABC that you were entrepreneurs. Okay, like Candy from Escape, who's on Housewives Atlanta, she has a own business. She opened doors to people in the community. So why you're not, if the white companies who that's mostly who are doing this, hiring Latino immigrants, document even those who are citizens, over using colorism over African American people. You know what I'm saying? Even colors within our own community, and I'm also part Hispanic, so Spanish Creole, but you know what I'm saying? Still, if you are entrepreneurs, can you out there teaching people in the hood how to have your own business? Instead of whining about a Chinese person in a corner store and Arabic and even African and Mexican, other Latino having corner stores and bodegas and stuff in the hood. Once you be teaching the people that can send people how to be entrepreneurs so they don't have to worry about whining about somebody at the corner store, they have their own hair stores and their own beauty stores and own liquor stores and own grocery stores in the community instead of whining about somebody because I want to learn how to have my own. You get tired of begging folks for a job and they deny a job, they laughing at you poor. If you teach each other how to have entrepreneurship. You don't worry about it. Like I'm not a Michael X fan. I'm more a Martin King. But we whether he was in Nation Islam, I'm not a fan of Nation Islam. Y'all know that was paid by the Ku Klux Klan, okay? H.L. Hunt, who been there like Trump and racist, who didn't want us to have freedom. The Black nationalist movement was to stop us for enjoying true freedom, okay? They was like the slaves on the plantation. They were trying to regulate the other slaves and remain slaves. Okay, and that's what I look at when I see black nationalism. I am not a fan of Marcus Garvey. I know about June 25th, 1922, in Atlanta, Georgia, with the Ku Klux Klan. Marcus Garvey had a meeting with so they could stop W. Du Bois, Walter White for having freedom. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget H.L. Hunt, who was giving money to Nation Islam, had Kennedy killed. Okay, so because Kennedy's wife was the first woman to have black ancestry before Michelle Obama turned on Jackie Kennedy. Okay, so I know about these things, and you can't call me no sellout. You the sellout when you don't want your own people. I can say have freedom. So this is y'all shot that Mr. Brown talking about not Joe, is it Joe Brown? John Brown, whatever his name is, the one that's with OJ's friend, who will be Hotep, one that was in Original Gangsters with Foster Brown, Pam Grill, John, whatever his name is. You shot they all him and Kanye butt dancing and kissing and bow down to and boot licking for Trump. They didn't want us to have freedom. Even Kanye's message during his when his mother was alive, they was telling us what we cannot do. And anytime someone do that controlling language, I know you're not in the right. Okay, so you know, so I'm not sure. Even as top speaking of fire, that he supported Trump. So I'm not sure it's about her, and I would be shocked because you don't want us to enjoy. You want to be in our business to tell us what we can do, what we can eat, what kind of hair we can wear. We can wear. I don't want nobody running my free. If I post enjoy freedom in a free country, then let me enjoy freedom without your behind in it. Okay, got dog. Okay, you know. So it seemed to me these minorities of color, people of color, excuse me, are the ones who are campaigning for Trump, Latinos, black for Trump, all they all trying to bootleg Trump and to get some money. Okay, yeah, considered Mexican. I think you being paid. You know, talk about Beto and Veritas, Project Veritas and Paso Chucotan. I used to live there for 3 years. Excuse me, homie. You the one getting paid by Trump campaign, spending his lives, just like Diamond and just leaving all the rest of you doggone cotton picking, straw picking folks. You over here, you know what I'm saying? Instead, you talking about black and brown religion, they're trying to come together to stop this black and brown race. Because, like I said, I'm not arguing with a Latino brother about some small wage job. We know why they offer small wage jobs, low wage positions to minorities because they want to keep them in a poor level. You hire them with a 401k and CEO level type paycheck to a minority, they will not need a white person to, to actually relegate them either. But also, too, they'll be the same economic factor as white people who are wealthy, and that's a threat. Okay, so the only way they'll get wealthy is when they turn their people down. Just like with gangster rap, there was a mission show that the Pride Prince Complex. Okay, Jerry Heller, Jimmy Iovine, all of them was involved. What's the name? Daryl Gates, who part of the LAP or Klan, and the one before him, Win, whatever his name is. There was all that. Everybody they recruited folks in the South was to keep African descendant folks in line like slaves and slave patrol in L.A. And they needed Hispanic folks. They made them turn and get to the drug campaign. Made crack cocaine. Had Dr. Jolie West from UCLA give drugs to African men, Hispanic men, so they can be more violent when they're locked up in these violent centers. That's why all that old thug and chola stuff going on. That's why they teaching you kill. You gotta understand this. This was all a design doing regular. And you talk about abortion. This is the weird thing. How can you? I'm a pro-life Democrat. Call me oxymoron. I don't care. You're an oxymoron too, because the person who allowed abortion to be legalized was a Republican racist named Richard Nixon. Remember the friends of Fox News friend that interviewed him? Okay, thanks to Young Turks, they come. I questioned him behind too. Um, excuse me, to get rid of black bastards. That's why they have Planned Parenthood. Have those white Republicans who say want pro-life. It's for white children population control, but minorities to kill them. That's why. Do you think? Yeah, you might go ahead and get liberals, and I would be questioning white liberals who are for the abortion industry, knowing that Margaret Sanger was a racist. Okay, that you cannot call me crazy. See to me, you know about the situation like I do, and you just pretend to be one of our friends. Like Hillary Clinton, I can't stand her either. However, you have people calling in. One anti-abortion group because there was on EWTN because I'm a Catholic, even a former evangelical Protestant, and I remember they would call it pretend to be a racist to Planned Parenthood, and they said straight up, we get these type of calls to kill a black baby. I'm afraid of farmer action. So, and if that person Republican say they surely know what they're talking about because, yeah, some of these white Republicans who don't want abortion in their neighborhoods, that by the time they got kicked off of Glenn Beck's show, um, it lowers their white population. That's what it's all about. So, but I'm against abortion because it causes genocide to our community as well of African descent. And the reason why they put a fence around a Mexican border because Latinos, and I include myself in because I have Spanish Creole. Not all of us are Catholic, but because I'm a convert, but I have fourth grandfathers. So yeah, that's in Spanish. Okay, Black Spanish Creole. Okay, but we don't practice abortion. I mean, not all of us, but they don't do. But I don't. I don't. When I get married, I don't know. We're not having no abortion. Okay? We're not practicing casual sex. We're going to have 10 babies if we got to. Okay? When me and my wife, wherever she at. Okay? As what the Bible says, before multiply, that includes a birth rate. It's not a border job, a Latino who's undocumented, so called illegal job. No, it's a higher birth rate. That's what they scared of. It's no longer a white, it's going to be brown. Okay? And that's what they're scared of. Okay? But they're using minorities. They'll take away your jobs. But bro, y'all, if they want to take away a 515, well, it's 725 now, job that doesn't pay the bills, I end up broke next week. I want a paycheck that lasts me the whole month. Okay, now I'm not saying get a monthly paycheck, but at least makes a bi-weekly or weekly paycheck that lasts me for the whole month. The point I'm not broke every time I pay bills and stuff. They want it, and then even in the book by Otis Albert about the lives of white people. Said whatever it's called. I bought on Amazon. In that book, they be he said that they be in the boardroom laughing at that person being dead when they work for us. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, and even David Goldberg's book that's on Amazon Kindle, it talks about how to deal with white people. He said if you're a minority, especially African descent, you're going to be. That's no wonder I don't have I don't work like you said, my work history is not big, okay? I've been in different jobs and stuff. Cause I'm a hardworking person and I don't play no bullshit. I don't let nobody abuse me, but I'm here to treat you respect. You treat me respect. Well, I don't like people to respect me, and yeah, I made mistakes, on not on potential when you don't have like a transportation, whatever. You're trying to fix it, but even they want to sabotage that and come that can make a shortcoming of that as well. Just like some of these African folks in our community talking about they love Jesus and whatever, moving shit closer. Anyway, and so I said, oh, but you're the ones who talking about y'all, okay? And they set up for you to fail. Okay, if they want the lazy, didn't do nothing trash to be on the job to make a stereotype. But if you don't fit the stereotype they intended, because they're gonna want to sell in that company, gonna rise up in the company, not trying to be the CEO in the next couple of years if you work hard by your bootstraps and everything. Well, they threatened about it. They don't want me to be the poorhouse. They talking about welfare. How the hell you gonna make fun of welfare folks, but you want people on welfare? You know what I'm saying? No, and it's mostly white people on welfare because the population, but it doesn't matter. There's still more white people on welfare, okay? But if you don't like welfare, food stamps, public housing, then stop giving low wage jobs to minorities. Stop discriminating. Stop employee abuse. People who go through hell at home don't want to go through hell at work, okay? So that's what I'm saying is that, but the coming to these minorities are the main one who, not all, those who are for Trump, are clout chasing for a check. When Sheila Jackson Lee asked Diamond Silk, they had denied, they knew they're in trouble because they've been boot leaking and Aunt Jemima Mission Show had behaving all this time for Trump and they getting paid. They getting paid to make this message. Candace Owens, Kanye, yeah, but my question is, Kanye, if you're concerned about the Adidas paycheck, dude, ain't Trump paying you? But what's up, bro? Or your business or your own personal business got messed up. That's why you no longer Trump and Cole again. Oh, well, you was the, I hate the N word, but you was choosing by choice like a slave in your mentality. But to be the Trump nigga, to you know what I'm saying, the nigga for Trump, niggas in Paris. So you call yourself, you have no respect for yourself. So you gotta play, bro. Shit, you know what I'm saying? You over here and you got played by sleep old thought Kim Kardashian. So you know what I'm saying? That's all you have, man. So you get played when you think dumb and you choose to be the nigga on your choice, because none of us are niggas. But you choose to call yourself a nigga and you choose to be the white race man putting your head to be one. Cotton picking, house field, whatever you want to be, okay? But no, the walkout thing, I laugh because folks don't know the old Dixiecrats became Republicans during the 1960s, the civil rights movement. The parties changed, okay? And like I say about abortion, my question is to Republicans: how the hell you gonna talk about abortion and that we are baby killers when not everybody that's Democrat is for abortion, like myself? And but it was Richard Nixon, Republican, that allowed abortion to be legalized because he wanted to get rid of black bastards. That's what he said. So it's very contradicting. Then he was part for the drug trade. The war on drugs. If he was legit with his message, we would not be having drugs in any area today. But no, it was to target white liberals who was helping in the civil rights movement, African American descendant people, and actually included Latinos who was here already. You know what I'm saying? And you talking about the in Mexico not seeing its best, yeah, because during the drug trade, war on drugs, you brought those so-called illegals who was part of your drug cartel, part of talking about CIA, okay, who were part of that to come target African in Hispanic neighborhoods. So then when it's funny, you make the money like a pyramid scheme on top of money, but the minorities, men of color, African and Hispanic, go to jail, go to prison, and get linked to prison for something small compared to a child molester. So that's the whole reason why you're very dirty and trying to get at the Beto. No, excuse me, leave the Beto my ideas, whatever. I don't care wherever the money came because see me, all y'all have dirty money on you behind anyway. You have private prison complex money that you market to hip hop, gangster rap to be sold to our teenagers, so they can be criminals and thugs and cholos and stuff. You have that going on. Excuse me, and you also getting banks today give taxes in the stock market to private prison complex to lock men of color up, especially the 13th Amendment of saying that they did not allow slavery. That slavery only ended on a plantation, but not in the private prison complex. Come on now, Viacom, all these companies so therefore you are the main one that caused these thugs. Yeah, I give the people of African descent and Hispanic who are part of the problem, but the person who on top orchestrated. Because back in the day, and when I was coming up, you could not play songs in the 80s that had a bunch of sex and violence on there until the 90s came in. I see why when they had a secret meeting in California. Okay, so all this other stuff. So to conservative Mexican dude, leave my Irish brother alone. Okay, leave. I mixed with Irish. Before grandma was a white woman, Irish English. Okay, McCombs was one of her grandmother's main name, her dad's side. Leave my Irish brother Oroka alone. Okay, dude, stay in California. Stay your ass in California. Yeah, I talk about California politics too because what happened there is all over, just like in New York, all over this side. But what do Beto have to do with California? Okay, cause you know what I'm saying. Also, because the ones who think like you coming over here, because let me explain why that a lot of these people are moving to Texas. It is not only a racist state, the last state that ends slavery, Juneteenth, okay, and also the state that was stolen from another country due to Alamo, due to slavery, because the second president was part black and Spanish and Native, named Vincent Guerrero, who banned say 1829, okay. So the Anglos that came from the South, from Alabama, Louisiana, didn't want to, and a lot of folks not know that. Shy know more information that Mexico had African American men who left the South and went Southwest to stop the white settlers from coming in I did not know that. Okay, so that's one thing about our histories of African American, Hispanic, especially Mexican, and we have a lot in common besides the race mixture. We don't look alike, but we have the the Spaniard, African, Native, and Spanish, European. So many of us have European, and I have Spanish in me too, and African, Native. But what I love about the true history that's not told in school, the lies they tell you in school, that the true history that that we're finding out on the internet. Thank God for the internet. That the black and brown people was together. A lot of folks not know that in Texas border, the Mexicans used to help the black folks cross the border to go to Mexico to be free. That's why I don't have this anti-Hispanic mentality. You don't mix Spanish Creole, but I don't have this anti-Mexican ideology. Okay, they wanted that Steve King wanted to conspire on us. Okay, so it's weird that a lot of folks do not know that. But it was y'all talking about illegal immigrants with chicken come home roots as well. And I'm not making fun of Kennedy, but what Michael X say. But in this case, see, it was Anglo Americans from the South, especially from set into the Southwest to span their slavery. So now you're concerned about Mexican folks coming to, and other Latinos, Guatemalans, Colombians, and everybody else coming, even Dominicans like Amala Negra's mother, and I'm like Mark her, but she did come from the Mexican border too, from Love and Hip Hop, Miami, from the Dominican Republic. You're scared that Latinos are gonna flux into the country. Even my Hispanic Latino heritage is not from Latin America per se, even though that before y'all stole the Southwest and stole Louisiana. Well, actually, the French took over Louisiana from Spain, but it was one time Louisiana was part of Latin America, part of España at one period of time. Um, those are my cousins, my brothers and sisters, even though I'm not from Latin, strictly from the border situation, Latin America. If they're coming here and they have African in them too, they got folks like me, they got folks that look like conservative Mexican, they got folks like Amala, they got folks like white folks, and indigenous folks. Let's be real, because it's a very mixed region, okay? Mixed race region. That's why it is used as a race, okay? Compared to a white Anglo, okay? The point is, you're scared of that population. Karma is a bitch, okay? And I have a lot of great connections with Latino immigrants, documented and non-documented. Okay, not everybody. I had some few issues. There's always bad apples in every group, but a lot of immigrants, when I speak Spanish to them, they love my presence. The other day I was at the 99-cent store, and there's a sister who working there, these Guatemalans or probably Mexicans, whatever they were, and they know how they was gonna put their bag on the counter, and you know how they say it in Spanish. So I told them in Spanish, it's a translation, and the sister told me thank you for doing that, because they was happy that I came in to translate. Those are my Latino brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Not because I'm a minority, and they might have European, Native, and African DNA, but I also have Spanish Creole roots. My fourth grandfather was Real. One of my fourth grandfathers was the last name Real. Okay, and I'm always gonna mention that. You know, and that's why I don't have an issue. Um, the good relationship I have with Latino immigrants, like over the years, even I was dealing with Pocho coconuts like conservative Mexican at my school. My school was mostly Hispanic. The Latino immigrants, is majority of them had my back. Um, and I spoke Spanish. They loved the fact that I spoke Spanish. I ain't talking about the Americanized ones. I'm talking about the ones who actually took their culture and they was learning English and stuff. They was humble, and that's what I used to be around. And everybody's keep talking about they make more money. No, well, excuse me, my folks acting saying, if you think they're gonna make more money, why don't you teach me how to make more money? Stop trying to keep someone in a dependent state, a child dependency on their family. With a Winnish mentality. But anyway, slave mentality, should I say? But no, I always had, not always, but even I was in El Paso, Texas. You know, they have some wild folks from Juarez, not everybody from Juarez, but the ones who were Mexican in mentality and culture wise from Juarez. I remember coming through David Cross Jackson and they said Jarocho, Jarocho. That's what they call Veracruz was a slave trade. The slave ship went to Veracruz. Then we were doing colonial time in Mexico, and that's why. So I don't, that's why I don't have this anti-immigration mentality. It's and actually, even though we had racists in our school, the white racism, actually the stream of it, went down when Latinos moved in. I'm gonna be real with you, okay? You know, so I was in school back in the 90s, okay? So that's why I don't have issues with Latino immigrants. And I don't want no slow wage positions. What they gonna pay the bill? Give me some doggone high wage position so I can pay all my bills, all go pay my bill, buy some food, so I got for welfare and all the other stuff, and you know what I'm saying, give me a nice house, not no ratchet house, not no ghetto, and not any nothing like that. Give me some high class stuff, and then talk, okay? You know what I'm saying? You're not hiring. One thing that people say they taking jobs. Are they taking away CEO positions? I don't see any Latinos, you know, saying who are immigrants who came through the border in your according to your story, who in CEO positions, billionaires, millionaires. Then you will have a problem, okay? I don't see that shit. And if they are more wealthy than I am, they still clocking at a white man's job. Okay? Owned by a white man or secondary white woman doing her affirmative action, okay? So, you know, I don't want chimp change, okay? Give me a 401k plan, okay? Something that lasts long, okay? So that's why I laugh when they say, oh, they getting Hispanics, and I can't get mad. All there are Latinos who do discriminate, and it's also African American people like Roscoe's Chickens in Los Angeles. You don't do the same thing, and it's an African owned company, okay? However, I'm mad at the person who's in charge of HR than the person that's doing it. Because that's who's not here orchestrating it, okay? You know what I'm saying? At the CEO level, okay? And if they not in to prove themselves, okay? So all this thing about all your poor and all the Mexicans taking jobs, you're talking about low wage position. Because what person gonna hire someone who doesn't speak the language at a higher rate? Unless they was already rich and they on a visa and they got money back home or something like that. They're not poor. The majority of immigrants who are coming here are poor, wealthy ones. It's not. I mean, not what this means. Private ones, not wealthy. Wealthy ones stay in their country, okay, and benefit living and wealth in their country. So my question is, a lot of Americans going to Mexico like me. I'm trying to go to Mexico too. I ain't trying to stay here in the United States. This is a racist. I'm doing like my ancestors did. Well, African, this American descent, when they be mixed or pure, they crossed the Atlantic when they became racist. When it became slavery in Texas, the Republic of Texas and Confederate Texas. I don't want to live there. I don't want my kids living that mess. Grandkids, whatever. I want them to prosper. I want them to live in prosperity. Excuse me. So when you sitting here saying they're taking away jobs, can you teach me how to make my own job? Is what Malcolm X said. Can you teach me how to be an entrepreneur so I don't have to worry about that shit? Cause why they clocking at a white man's job, getting low wage, and getting cheated out their paychecks and stuff? I at least have my own job. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not putting them down, but I'm talking about those who use that argument. They take away jobs, and it seems to me, and it's mostly the white bosses that's doing this. Yes, it's folks of color doing it, but it's mostly white off bosses doing this. So you should be mad at the white boss, especially the male or the female, do her affirmative action. Okay? Then the person of color or the person, you know what I'm saying? Y'all need to look at a big picture. They own those companies, not that Mexican, not that the Colombian, not that Dominican, not the Honduran, not even the legalized Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying? Because the Puerto Rican is part of the United States. It is the doggone person who's not in white, who, you know, say they lie in the face and say they're liberal, Republican, or they are Republican, and they don't want to use that argument to cause a mess between African Americans and Hispanic folks. That's the truth. I know that trick. It's a Steve King trick. These are bell curve argument, all that shit. So when you're sitting here saying you left the plantation, y'all forget that the Dixiecrat became Republican during the 50s and 60s, during the civil rights movement. So those old Democrats that you talking about that's part of the Ku Klux Klan stuff, they switched parties. Y'all forget that mess. That's why their rhetoric is in the Republican Party. And they're racist as hell. They don't care about minorities, but they care about you who's spreading message. That's why y'all getting paid. Y'all clout chasing. Conservative Mexican, Jason Lee Peterson, Diamond Silk. Let a brother in the hood who was a thug change his life around besides selling dope for CIA, okay? let and getting locked up being the different thug. Let a brother from the hood change his start changing mentality, start act like Kanye, and see he'll be out the hood probably the next couple doggone days or probably months or whatever. Campaign for old Massa Trump to spread his message. Okay, yeah, come on now. Cooning is the next. It's been the game of the century. Okay, folks don't forget Mammy. What's his name? Hattie McDaniel won the Academy Award playing Mammy. Stephen Fletcher was the high, I forgot his real name, was the highest paid actor in Hollywood of African American descent during Jim Crow because he's portraying negative stereotypes. Okay? Those who coon in Hollywood get Leslie Jones. That's why I ain't feel sorry for a lot of trashed her ass. You know, the gangster rappers, all them got a flux of that money. To show a bad image to your community, and you get money for that. Oh yeah, you get money for that. They want you to talk bad about your neighborhood and your people and sell dopes and all other stuff. That's what it makes it fit into that stereotype. So I'm saying this, y'all, that y'all see to me, you're cooning for money, for Trump's money. You clout chasing for Trump money, and it's gonna just like Amarosa, it's gonna stab in the back. Okay? You picking out stories talking about that this and about Bethel. Conservative Mexican, please shut the fuck up. Pork your coconut dude. Cool. High yellow cool. Fools from Mexico, but it's mixed with this nationality. We got European and Native and Black. High African Caesar part Negro. Shoots, don't know. I'm sorry. When I saw this dude talking bad about Bethel, you better leave my Irish brother alone. Leave my Irish brother alone. He gonna win tomorrow. He'll be some lucky charms tomorrow. I voted for him Friday. Yes, I did. Voted for Beto. Hello. Shoots. Yes, he's in Houston. If I able to get the chance to see Beto, yeah, no, I voted for his behind. Yes, I did. I voted for Beto. Y'all, please tomorrow in Texas, go vote for Beto. I don't care about what they say about that doggone Verita project. Excuse me. You think Trump campaign had been corrupt money, Russian money? Come on now. Reagan, Bush, all that. Nixon money was all that was corrupt money to support their doggone presidency. So y'all, what's new? Trying to, what I'm saying? But no, Beto have a spirit trying to help Texas to get rid of Ted Cruz. He's the Cuban coon. Coconut. Just passing for white. Got some black and native DNA in his Cuban background. Mejio de raza. That's what he's trying to do. So I'm just saying like it is. Vote for Valdez tomorrow, y'all. Lupe Valdez to be the governor, the first Latina, first lesbian in said Texas. Make Texas blue again like it was for Ann Richards. Don't forget this used to be Mexico. Can't be Mexico. Started from the white Anglos, my other ancestors, so they can say my African ancestors. Yeah, I know my history. That's why I have no problem with Mexico. Anybody that's a Mexican person, I got no problem with Mexico. Mexico opened its doors to African people when it crossed the Rio Grande to get away from white Massa. Every time, like, what I'm saying? Y'all don't, I know my history. That's even me, and we was doing a Halloween thing. We had new folks. One was Southern from New York, and the other was from Mexican guy, and they were friends. They was crazy too. And the Mexican guy, even me, he said, "Yeah, we are Africans." He said, yeah, "How you know about Veracruz? We are young dude in his 20s. You read a lot, don't you?" I said, "Yeah, dang, you 30, 39 yeah." He said, we are Afro. We're not just mestizo. We're Afro mestizo. We're saying that I'm gonna try to see if they know his phone, so we can all hang out here in Houston. You know what I'm saying? That's true. I'm not lying. You know what I'm saying? That I'm like, dang, yeah. He said, dang, you know about that? He said, yeah. Don't forget that y'all. That's why I don't have that. I'm not Cat Williams, dude. Okay. I know my history, and I don't have. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like Tupac said, it would be no Cal without Mexicans. That was, and also to don't forget the last governor that was Mexican of California was African Steve Pico. So I know my history. Okay? That's why I don't have this anti-Mexican and all other stuff. These are whitewashed pochos. Like you got whitewashed coons. That who's causing this beef. Like they don't let no immigrants. Bruh, excuse me, Jason Peterson. I had Latino immigrants who treated way more better than someone like you. Okay? I had those who bad too who treat me wrong. But it's weird. I get more respect in a true sense. Not every Latino, but Latino immigrants than someone like you. Brother. You got slave mentality. You feel that because we got American black DNA, we should be treated less than a white person be treated better. That's how it goes in our community. Yeah, we supposed to get beaten like we not humans and talk any kind of way and accept that type of treatment. No, I don't try. I'm very uppity about that. But like I say, Mexico opens door for African American people, and I don't have this anti-Mexican thing because I know my history. If this was this was Republican Texas right now, or Confederate Texas, or Texas with no Jim Crow restriction days. Excuse me, I'll be dealing with a lot of extreme racism in this state. I would have to be a wet black. I'm mixed. I'm not pure black, but wet black to cross the river to be free to go to Mexico, and I wouldn't damn mind. I would be ready to speak another language, live a different culture, and then be a slave to a white racist man, or treated like trash to white supremacy. So that's how I know. Y'all the one who's a very uneducated people. And did not even do like St. Paul told Thessalonians to test anything hope was good about what you learned in school. Okay? I have an extreme gift of discernment. That's the whole reason why. So that's why I love Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Well, listen, you're talking about Americanized pochos who think they're white when they know the DNA got native and black in them. Besides white Spain who look exotic. Shut the fuck up. Look at people as human beings. It's weird, like I said about the video, it's weird that you have people who say that, but they'll do wrong to me. Anything because they have black the American DNA and I have black American DNA. It's a green light to mistreat me because we are brothers and sisters. Acting like Aunt Jemima and Steven from the Django with Jamie Foxx with his Samuel Jackson character. And what's the other one? Roots from Fiddler. Trying to stun block my and stun block and was stun block and gatekeep my future and my goals and dreams for your own selfish sake. Call it like it is. Yeah, I call it like it is. So all that mess. The truth of the matter is, y'all, I got no problem with Latino immigrants coming here. Um, Bienvenidos a Estados Unidos. This used to be Latin America, but it's always used to be Latin America, so I can care less. It's karma. It's a bitch. Chicken on the roast. And it's about population control. About I'm a pro-life liberal, but this idea about abortion. My question is to the idiots who are against abortion and from the Republican Party. Why Bush and Reagan and two Bush and Reagan and now Trump have not outlawed abortion? Because it targets minorities. Call it is. If you're talking about white communities, you have a problem. You got fertility clinic in your doggone communities. A white population. Okay? So it is what it is. Like I say, I just, but all this clout chasing shit, please. You're clout chasing to get Donald Trump's campaign money. That's sad. You go against your own communities. White folks call you codes racist. You being racist too towards your own people and other minorities. Clout chasing for white supremacists. Who don't care about your ass. They don't use you. Treasure who from Delta going to learn that too. So I don't care. Anyway, y'all, I gotta go. I ain't got time for this.